Good morning, everyone. Yes, as hopefully you're all aware, since this is getting towards the end of FY 2022, we did receive a budget in March of this year. President Biden signed the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2022. And corresponding with that, we issued several important fiscal guide notices for any applications that you're submitting this year and into next year until we issue new guidance. So we have the updated FY 2022 salary cap of $203,700. And then our legislative mandates from the Consolidated Appropriations Act, which stayed the same from 2021. So there were no significant changes to that. And then the updated NRSA stipend levels that we issue every year when appropriate. And lastly, the updated in-progress budget forms that we issued a guide notice for in June of this year. Just a reminder, I will go ahead and preface this for all the folks that have been on some of these presentations. These are some not new information, hopefully, for a lot of you, especially anyone who's been applying to grants so far this year. But we did issue a revised GPS this last year, effective October 1st, 2021. And you'll notice that several of the topics that we highlight a little bit later are included in the significant changes that were made to this document. And as always, we include a significant changes table highlighting the things we want you to note in the updated version of the GPS. And for this year, they included language regarding other support and biosketch requirements, the addition of NRSA childcare costs for fellowships and training grants, clarifying language for SIRB requirements, and increased requirements for enhancing diversity on conference grants. So you'll see this several changes in different sections throughout Chapter 14 of the GPS. And you can find a link to the significant changes and the guide notice we published announcing the new GPS below. But as I said previously, hopefully this is not new information and you've been working with this throughout this fiscal year. Otherwise, we might be talking to you. Hopefully, folks have been made aware of this over the last year or so as we've rolled this out in two separate phases. One April of last year, so over a year ago, and one this last fall, winter, approximately. Starting in April of last year, we initiated providing childcare costs for fellowship awardees, NRSA fellowship awardees, I should specify. And we provide $2,500 per budget period for eligible applicants. And for households where there are multiple fellowships, it would just be for each parent is eligible to receive. And then starting in the fall of 2022, we started providing healthcare or childcare costs for NRSA training grantees. And the important differentiation between these two, as we note in our FAQs and in the guide notices linked at the bottom of the slide, is that the training grantees do not need to apply for childcare costs, though they are automatically included based on the number of trainee slots on training award applications, whereas fellowships do need to apply, and this can be, they can apply for the childcare costs as part of the RPPR, or they can do it at the beginning based on when the anticipated need for the childcare costs and eligibility will kick in. And we also suggest when they're doing that they include the entire estimated number of years out year support that they would be needing these costs for.